He had no superpowers. He had no name. He didn't even want money. All he brought to Gotham was chaos. But the most dangerous thing about the Joker wasn't his madness. It was the chilling, terrifying logic behind it. He didn't want to kill Batman. He wanted to corrupt the idea of Batman and prove that every single hero in Gotham was just one bad day away from becoming him.
I'm an agent of chaos.
We think we saw a maniac, but what if we really saw a philosopher who was right about humanity? This is the core question. This is the motive unsealed. And this is the terrifying truth behind the smile. The Joker's true motive was not crime, but social commentary and philosophical terrorism. He despised organized crime and the established order because it all pretended to be rational and controllable.
Introduce a little anarchy. Upset the established order. And everything becomes chaos.
The motive. Unsealed theory suggests he was looking for undeniable proof that civilization is just a thin veneer, easily stripped away. If he could eliminate the rules, the money, and the power structures, what would people do? They would revert to pure, primal savagery. His acts of chaos were not random. They were meticulously planned experiments designed to test Gotham's faith in goodness.
Why so serious?
He didn't want the money he burned. He wanted the reaction to the money being burned. The moment the criminals realized their entire system of self-interest was meaningless. His goal was to expose the lie of moral superiority. He was an existentialist villain, believing that life is meaningless and only chaos reveals true character. The Joker famously gives multiple conflicting origins for his scars.
Is it the scars? You want to know how I got them?
He tells one story to Gamble, another to Rachel, and maybe neither is true. Why the multiple stories? Because the unwritten logic dictates that his origin must be irrelevant. By refusing a clear backstory, he becomes a myth, a universal possibility. He is not a man damaged by a single event. He is the potential for madness inside every man. The motive unsealed suggests he had to become a nameless, timeless concept, a spirit of entropy, to truly challenge Batman, who is defined by the rigid memory of his past trauma. His scarred face and crude makeup are his uniform, not his identity. They are a statement that anyone can put on the makeup and unleash the inner Joker. The relationship between Batman and the Joker is the most crucial philosophical conflict in the entire film. The Joker tells him,
You complete me.
This isn't a simple taunt. It is a declaration of dependency. The unwritten lore reveals that the Joker realized he was irrelevant without the rules set by Batman.
The Batman.
Batman represents absolute, unbreakable control and a belief in the sanctity of one rule: never kill. The Joker represents the inevitable, crushing failure of that control. They are two necessary halves of Gotham's chaos.
I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No.
The Joker knew that if Batman broke his one rule, then the Joker would have won the philosophical argument, proving that even the purest hero is corruptible. He wasn't trying to destroy the hero. He was trying to seduce the hero into abandoning his code.
There's only one spot open right now, so we're gonna have tryouts.
The Joker's true masterpiece wasn't the explosions or the deaths. It was the meticulous transformation of Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent, Gotham's White Knight, was the symbol of justice, hope, and legality. The man Batman thought could save the city without a mask. The Joker targeted Dent because he represented the city's moral immune system. The Joker knew that if Gotham's hope could be poisoned, the entire city would fall into despair.
Nobody panics when things go according to plan. Even if the plan is horrifying.
His plan for Dent was not about killing, but about choice. He forced Dent to choose which life to save, proving that love, Rachel, is just as corrupting as trauma. By pushing Dent into becoming Two-Face, the Joker achieved total agonizing victory. He didn't just break a man, he broke the city's faith.
See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble.
This transformation confirmed the Joker's entire worldview. Everyone is corruptible. It just takes the right amount of pressure and trauma. The fact that Batman covered up Dent's crimes at the end showed that even the hero accepted the Joker's premise. The truth is too horrifying to bear. The ultimate, final, and most profound experiment. Two ferries, one full of civilians, the other full of convicted criminals, both holding the detonator for the other boat. The Joker believes they will choose survival over principle. The unwritten logic of this test is not about who lives, but about the choice under duress. The Joker predicted that the normal people would prove their inherent savagery before the criminals would. He expected the polite society to panic first. The tension on those ferries, the agonizing debate, the civilian grabbing the gun, the criminal throwing the detonator, is the purest cinematic expression of the Joker's philosophy at work.
See, madness, as you know, is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
When both ferries refuse to press the button, the Joker is genuinely surprised and momentarily defeated. It is the only time in the movie he is visibly proven wrong by an act of collective human restraint. This brief, powerful moment of human decency challenges his entire existential thesis. However, he quickly dismisses this failure and shifts the blame back onto Batman for having to fight him, thus maintaining his moral victory in his own mind. Even with his genius, the Joker's philosophy contains one fatal flaw: he cannot account for hope. His logic is purely reactive. It is built only on fear and failure. He operates on the certainty that trauma leads to chaos. The Motive Unsealed suggests he never considered that people would choose not to act, or that people would choose sacrifice over self-preservation, as the criminals on the ferry ultimately did. He believed chaos was the default setting, but hope is the unwritten, illogical default of humanity. This is why he loses. He can corrupt individuals, like Dent, but he cannot corrupt the collective capacity for kindness. His entire worldview is too narrow, too rooted in despair, a despair he desperately tries to force onto others to feel less alone. The Joker's motives weren't found in a bank vault or a plan for world domination. They were found in the dark, twisted reflection he held up to society. He was the perfect, terrifying agent of chaos because he made us question our own sense of order. He didn't want to kill Batman. He wanted Batman to acknowledge that the Joker was the only logical response to Gotham's despair. And that is the Motive Unsealed, behind the man who just wanted to watch the world burn. The question remains, was Magneto chosen for his hatred, or was he merely a product of history? Find out next time. Don't forget to subscribe for more unwritten lore and character analysis every week. Thank you for watching.